The following is a presentation of the Belly Up Sports Media Network.
It's time to BS.
I've had such a hectic week. Crazy week. So far, it's a crazy weekend. Crazy Saturday. To throw this in there. But it gets crazier today. As we're recording this on December 9th, 2023. We made it. We made it to December. Took a little while. We've reached the end of 2023, so that's a little exciting there. That's a little exciting there, boys. We like these things. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, congratulations. You have found the most spectacular show of BS imaginable. Welcome to the lovely beaches of Long Island, New York. It is time to BS with your boy, Staniel Smooth. I'm going to try and do this more and more. I'm slowly figuring this out. The whole YouTube extravaganza. That's exciting. We like these things. So I'll get the editing thing working, and it's so hectic because every now and then this little giant piece of garbage software will crash, causing me to lose everything. So that's fun. We don't like these things though. So with that being said, I'm coming to you, as I just said before. Good Lord. But we have a special announcement at the end of the show. It's what you guys want to talk about. You guys, any you gamers out there got a special something you want to talk about? I sure do. GTA 6. Over under 200 gigs of data. You're going to need an external hard drive just to run this thing. Hell, you might need another Series X just to run this bad boy. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be effing insane. So, if you haven't heard, I guess you probably have heard because it's only at 200 million views on YouTube right now. The first initial trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 was released, and it makes you wonder, what happened to that dude that leaked the trailer? Is he in jail? I don't know. I haven't read anything. But I played too much GTA 5 in the past. I haven't played a lot of it, but what we do know is that this game is set in the entire state of Florida, which also includes Vice City. If you play GTA Vice City, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, suggest you take a look at it. Hold on. There we go. Crack the neck. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm stiff. I'm stiff as a rock. But this is exciting. This is very exciting. I've been very torn on new games. However, I am in the outlier in this department. That will say, I am not the biggest fan of newer games, probably because I don't have time to do it. I mean, I have a GameCube still for over 20 years, but I have a PS2. I just got a 360. We like these things. I moved my microphone to the left of me, so I gotta go around the stand just to get to the soundboard. So, we don't like that. We do not like that. But, that's exciting. GTA 6, yay, we like that. There's a female protagonist for story mode. Online is gonna be effing massive. Good lord. Like, you thought the Fortnite community was big. Holy shit. This is gonna be big. I'm excited. I'm excited for just how this is gonna look. But, yeah. Let's have some fun. Shall we? My name is Staniel Smooth. This is Time to BS, and we'll be right back. You can't look this good talking some BS without a great haircut. Hey guys, it's Staniel Smooth here from Time to BS, and I want to talk to you guys about our newest friends of the show, Hardway Barbershop, located in the hidden gem of Long Island in Blue Point, New York. Hardway Barbershop will be sure to give you a nice clean cut and beard trim for all your stylish needs. And for some sweet prices too. So what are you waiting for? Book your next haircut appointment at Hardway Barbershop today.
It's time to BS.
Get to some Islanders talk in a bit, because I do want to trash them, sort of. Not really. In between. But I will. I have a great question for you all today. What do you guys think of Robert Saleh, the Jets head coach? The head coach of Gangrene, the New York Jets. I'm so torn. Truthfully, I am. I want to root for the guy because he seems like a good coach. But his team just... Okay, let me rephrase. The defense is good. The defense is really good. I think this is one of those right coach, wrong situation. Kinda. You know, like... Okay. Pretty good example. Like, what was it? Bruce Arians with the Cardinals. The Cardinals had a good team. Bruce Arians was the right coach, but it was a terrible situation. Just the Cardinals were not beating Carolina. They had Carson Palmer tore his ACL the year prior. It's just things did not go according to plan for the Cardinals. Bruce Arians leaves and then goes to Tampa, wins a Super Bowl, wins a couple division titles. Very, very good teams in Tampa. You know, it's one of those where, or it's, I don't know how to gauge him because I think as a defensive coordinator, he's really good. Hell, I would love him as my head coach. It's up in the great northwest area of Seattle. But I keep flexing that tattoo too much. Someone tell me to stop. But it's so weird how Jet fans continue to hype this man up as like their savior when he's a rookie head coach. And he hasn't really done a whole lot with Zach Wilson to really warrant him being a great coach. Defensively, yes, sure. Defensively, they're great. Quinnen Williams has proved to be one of the better defensive tackles in football. They got really good prospects in Jermaine Johnson. They got Will McDonald or some shit like that. C.J. Mosley's really good. Carl Lawson, I don't know what's going to happen with him. Franklin Myers is really good. Quincy Williams, Quinnen's brother. Sauce Gardner, we know about him. DJ Reed, former Seahawk, I miss him. It's like, okay, talent's there. Where's the offense? You can blame coaching all you want. You can blame Zach all you want. But I think it's a combination of too many things to count. Way too many things. The New York Islanders had a really shitty loss this past week. I think it was Thursday? Wednesday? I can't remember. But it was Wednesday, where they had a 3-goal lead, a 4-1 lead in the third period. And San Jose, the worst team in the league, by the way, San Jose, who's fighting back. I don't know why, but they're winning games. They almost beat the Rangers the other day. And the Islanders proceed to lose 5-4 in overtime. Courtesy of a Tomas Hertl hat trick. I am going to be the outlier here. And I will say, I think if the Islanders continue to lose and lose badly, like let's just throw this out there and say they lose 11 of 13 games. Knock on freaking wood, please. Then I think you make a coaching change. But they are third in the Metro as a recording. And they have 29 points. Matt Barzell's a point-per-game player. Bo Horvat's playing great. Brock Nelson's playing great. Pierre Engvall's playing great. Noah Dobson's playing out of his damn mind. Semyon Varlamov and Ilya Sorokin are one of the top 5 goaltending duos in hockey. They're a good team, but inconsistent. I think that perfectly describes this team. Good, but inconsistent. That's just how I view this whole thing. As much as I want to say, fire everyone, as the team proceeds to score 7 against Columbus. Including 3 goals in the third period, and Bo Horvat scored 2 goals in 20 seconds. That was awesome. Ow, my neck hurts. Jesus. But I'm so torn. I really am, because I want my team to succeed. I want them to do well, man. But if Lane Lambert's holding them back, then you got to do something here. But really, it's like, who are you going to hire? Gerard Gallant? He's thrown his ass out of town several times. Most notably, our neighbors in the city, the Rangers. But I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Staniel Smooth, and this is Time to BS, and we will be right back. Do you guys like spicy chicken? How about chicken sandwiches? Hey guys, it's Staniel Smooth here from Time to BS. And I want to shout out our newest friends to the show at Long Island's own Hot Chicken Mama. Born from Nashville, Tennessee, and coming over to the island, these spicy chicken sandwiches will be sure to satisfy your palate with these amazing flavors and juicy taste. Just listen to this menu, shall you? Chicken and waffles with hot honey maple syrup and hot butter. A bomb chicken sandwich that says titled The Sandwich. It doesn't need no fancy ass name. and the snack wrap with the spicy hot honey ranch dressing. That sounds great. So what's holding you up? Head on down to Blue Point, New York, where Hot Chicken Mama will have your cravings taken care of.
It's time to BS.
Very controversial topic here. You gym girls need to just stop it. Why are you all dressing like hoes at the gym and then saying, stop staring at us? That's like a lesbian telling a dude to not get turned on by them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit don't match here. I had to with the sound. I had to. I'm sorry. There we go. What other buttons do I have here? Nope. Thank you. My new favorite. Everybody likes Yoshi. Anyway. Did or didn't Florida, or did, I can't speak here. Did Florida State get robbed? Yes or no? This is the age-old question that's going on right now. No. They did not. If Jordan Travis was still the quarterback and he didn't get hurt and this happened, yeah. But college football continues to flex their hard-on for the SEC, specifically Alabama. And nothing's going to change. The 12-team playoff, Alabama could have 4 losses and still get in. That's how much they have a hard-on, just right there. Every time Alabama is mentioned to the college football committee, they get a raging boner. It's so uncomfortable. But yes, the college football playoff bracket, the 4-team bracket, the last year of the 4-team bracket has been announced. Michigan leads the way at number 1, undefeated 13-0, followed by Washington, also undefeated 13-0, followed by number 3 Texas, 12-1, Big 12 champions, and followed by Alabama, 12-1. Sorry. I'm sorry. I had pizza last night. Screw you, Michigan and Washington. That's what I want in the national title game, just for shits and giggles. Shiggles. I want Michigan to thrash Alabama. I want Texas and Washington could be a very good game. Both of these games could be fantastic, but you never know. I think, college football really wants Alabama to get into the national title game for marketing. Let's just be real here. It's marketing. It's all it is. It's freaking marketing. College football is a business. Sports as a whole is a business. People don't want to admit it or even talk about it, but it's true. This particular field that we are in, over here at Belly Up, is a business. Sports and sports media is a business. This is our job to try and talk about the hot topics to get viewership for ourselves. So in the end, yeah, we're in business for ourselves. That's a good point. But at the same point, college football and sports as a whole is a business. Ain't nothing going to change about it. Boxing, in particular, is also a business. Dirty business, but a business. You get the point. But people are saying, oh, Florida State got robbed, blah, blah, blah. And then you get, like, the Florida government that's, like, trying to sue the College Football Playoff Committee for robbing Florida State. When the entire section of South Florida for the U is saying, yeah, Florida State got robbed. Just, that way you know hell is frozen over. I just think this is all sorts of funny to me. But that people are complaining, oh, Florida State got robbed. They would have gotten smacked by Michigan. Michigan is that good. They didn't have Jim Harbaugh for 3 or 4 games. And they still won by a lot. And they still kicked Ohio State's ass. Like, that is all you need to know about how good Michigan is. And I like Washington. I think Washington's going to be a really good team for a while. Kalen DeBoer can coach. Steve Sarkisian over in Texas. I'm happy for the guy. I'm so happy for him. But if we're being real, no, FSU did not get robbed. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Staniel Smooth, and we'll talk some more stuff right after this. This is Time to BS with Staniel Smooth, and we'll be right back. What's up, everyone? Staniel Smooth here. I wanted to show you guys a cool thing we're doing. This podcast is sponsored by Canada Dips, the newest lineup to the dip game, but in CBD form. The Canada Dips lineup features products made for every man's lifestyle. All 10s are proudly crafted from the hills of Humboldt County in California. It's filled with flavor and will give you that good vibe that CBD brings to the room. So what are you waiting for? Use the promo code BELLYUP20 in all caps at CanadaDips.com for 20% off your next order. That's BELLYUP20 at CanadaDips.com.
It's time to BS.
So a massive trade happened during the week. Well, later, a couple days ago. That I'm a Yankee fan through and through. I'm so torn. Juan Soto, superstar outfielder originally from the Washington Nationals, then got traded to San Diego. The Yankees got him from the Padres for 4 prospects and a couple players. This is a typical Yankees. Well, this is an old Yankees move, and like, good on them for getting him. It's just, where do I begin? Where do I begin on this? I am probably the outlier in this argument when I say that baseball should have a salary cap. That's it. Baseball should have a salary cap. How much? I don't know. Like $200 million? 150 million? I don't know. Like, because look at what happened to teams like the Seattle Mariners, who traded a bunch of dudes, like who traded a bunch of players away. And the Mariners, they've been rebuilding for 23 years. Since 2001. They've been rebuilding for that long. And you can blame ownership all you want. Like, look at Pittsburgh. Look at the Pirates. Like, hell, look at the Miami Marlins. My point is this. This hurts like teams like the small market clubs like Seattle, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Miami, Tampa Bay. It hurts them because Can you imagine what the Marlins would be like if they got Juan Soto? They wouldn't be talked about. No, it's the teams that have money. The Mets, the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Dodgers. Like, what the hell? I just... Don't get me wrong, the inner Yankee fan in me is like, oh, it's exciting. They made a big-time Yankees-type move. This is good. We like that. But I can't help but think to myself, why? I can't help but just think to myself, why would they do this? Why would they make this kind of move if you know you're going to have to re-sign him? Which they're going to re-sign him. They're going to re-sign him for $40 million a year. And then this kid Yamamoto, who is this top Japanese prospect, you don't know if he's going to sign with the Yankees or with the Dodgers, the Mets. Who knows? There's still Shohei Ohtani out there. But I feel so bad for like small market clubs. And this has been an overwhelming issue with baseball, is that they tender to the big time clubs, but they don't tender to the small market teams. Kansas City won a World Series in 2015, and they are dog shit. Okay? The Chicago White Sox are dog shit. Okay? I can keep going with this. I will gladly keep going. The Oakland Athletics are moving to Vegas. And nobody cares. Nobody. Okay? That's a gigantic move. Okay? And Baltimore won their first, I don't know if it's a small market, but like the Orioles won 100 plus games for the first time in like what feels like 10 years. And nobody gives a shit. Because the Yankees went 82 and 80. Like, literally. It's like when Adele won her four Grammys over Beyonce or whatever, and Beyonce was like, this is a robbery. It's like everyone's talking about Beyonce. It's that shit. No one wants to talk about how good Adele is. They just want to talk about how Beyonce got robbed. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to talk about the Yankees or the Dodgers or the Red Sox or the Mets. Nobody wants to talk about how this affects the San Diego Padres. Nobody. And don't get me wrong, it's a great trade for the Yankees. It sucks if you're the Padres, because now you have to sell everything. Everything. You're gonna be dogs. You're gonna be not great. You're gonna be okay. And I think it'd be a good idea if baseball would just implement a salary cap. Like, hey, you cannot spend over this much. You know what it would affect? The big boy clubs. The Yankees, the Mets, the Dodgers, the Red Sox ownership. Like, it would affect those four. It would affect those four teams. And it would help benefit clubs like Miami, Tampa Bay, Seattle, Vegas, Oakland, or Vegas, or whatever the hell. It would help Arizona out, who was just in the World Series not that long ago. It would help teams like Milwaukee, the White Sox, like Kansas City. Like, it would help those teams. It would help them a lot. And I think, using my 2 cents, I think it would be smart, but baseball's never going to do it. They're never going to do it. They're never going to implement a salary cap. Because it's not good for business. Yeah, it is. It helps grow your league. It helps bring in a lot more money. It helps limit salaries for these big-time clubs. Like, hey, you're not going to give, so the Yankees don't give Juan Soto $65 million a year. Which Scott Boras is going to fucking do. I don't think there's a debate about that. Scott Boras is going to try and get the most money possible. for Juan Soto. We could see in a few years the first player to get over $100 million a season. Think about that. Think about that. And baseball is not doing particularly great. Last season was good. The first year of the pitch clock was awesome. I personally like it. It took me a little bit to get used to it, but I like it. And bring in a salary cap, just so trades like this don't happen all the time. But baseball's never going to do it. That's a real shame. What else is there in the department of BS? Yes, the Yankees. But overall, this is a gigantic mountain for the Yankees to climb. Now, because all the pressure is on them to be like, all right, World Series or bust, but watch them still win 70 games. So I think this is hilarious. I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm a cynical Yankee fan to the point of I want them to suffer. That's just me, because I'm psycho that way. Anyway, my name is Staniel, and this is Time to BS. We'll be right back. Thanks to our friends over at La Terrain Watches for sponsoring Time to BS podcast. Use the promo code TIME2BS at LaTerrain.com for some sweet deals over on the website. That's time, the number 2, and BS at LaTerrain.com.
It's time to BS.
Some closing thoughts and a few more things overall just before we close up shop for the day, and I get this out as soon as possible and just edit the crap out of it. But I said earlier in the show that I have a little announcement to make. It's nothing bad. It's I guess fourth time's a charm. So this show originally started out as the Sports Cave. I had 43 episodes recorded and posted the whole 9 yards. What happened to them? I don't know. They're probably still around. But you never know. And I rebranded this show into Time to BS. The first show was June 16th, 2019. It's almost 5 years ago that I've been doing this. Which is amazing, because if I had one show a week for 5 years, I would be up 300 plus. But because I don't give a shit about popularity or money or whatever, 200 episodes almost it is. But if you were to include BS sessions, it's like 250 or some shit. But I've wanted to do like a little side show, because I already had that with BS sessions. And that's fun. That's fun as hell to do. But I want to be able to implement more guests on here, you know, not just have it be me and like 2 other people or whatever, like every now and then. Or just me and Jack, you know what I'm saying? Or me and Mike, or me and John, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or Kyle, like, you know that shit? Like, I want to bring in more people into the fold. So, that being said, starting next week, probably, fourth time's a charm. The Sports Cave. A little sideshow that will be posted every Friday on the Time to BS with Staniel Smooth podcast pages, Belly Up and Friends, YouTube, the whole 9 yards. So, yeah, I'm incredibly excited about it. Because the whole goal of this is what you're seeing right here is being projected via OBS. Using the powers of OBS Ninja, which is it's basically StreamYard. And where I can implement guests on here, blah, 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 the whole 9 yards, and then have some fun. So, that's the plan. And it'll be 1 or 2 topics. Quick show, nothing crazy, probably like 20 minutes. Nothing nuts. And I've never been the kind of guy to be like, more content, more shows of 3 hours. Like, who's got time? Who's got time to watch or listen to a 3-hour program every day? I don't want to do that. Even though I like the whole radio format. I've been a proprietor of, get it off my chest quick. And try to make it in between half an hour to an hour worth of content. So that's the plan with the Sports Cave, except for BS Sessions. BS Sessions are going to remain the same. No changes with that. So the Sports Cave will be like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, who knows. But it'll be quick. But we'll have some fun. So thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Staniel Smooth. I'm coming to you from the lovely beaches of Long Island, New York. Be sure to like and subscribe to the show via the YouTube page, Apple Podcast, Spotify, blah, 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 Belly Up and Friends. As I said before, I'm coming to you from the lovely beaches of Long Island, New York, and I will see you all in this life, or most certainly the next one. Cheers, fellas, and lads and lasses. Have yourself a good one.
Woo!